Wrestling with Attitude.
Hey, yo. Oh, you didn't know?
What?
Are you ready?
What?
No! I said, are you ready?
Woo! And leading this group of misfits is JP, the Melting Pot.
AKA 6-month champ, baby.
If I can be serious for a minute, without being interrupted.
And the savior of wrestling and the original people, the Summit.
You know, it was so nice it had to come twice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The WWE had Gilbert. Wrestling with Attitude has Lil Steven.
Finally.
Who in the blue hell are you?
And the show-off of Wrestling with Attitude, Mike.
My time to shine.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude.
Woo!
On Stitcher, Spreaker, and iTunes. And you can get us on Twitter at WWA Show. And welcome to the show today is Lil Steven.
Yeah.
After a week of non-stop gaming, he's here.
Nah, I haven't been playing that game as much as you have.
What are you talking about? By the way, you can catch me on WA2K15 as
WA?
WWE. Well, I was going WWA because you can see I'm there. I'm the character called the Summit.
I didn't know we had our own video game. I'm glad we got that.
I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on making us our own video game.
Wow. We must be rolling in the dough right now.
I wish, man. I wish we were rolling in the dough.
Oh, man.
Joining us a little bit later will be the Melting Pot going over picks. We got picks this week.
AKA the 6-month champ.
Not anymore.
Oh,
He ain't won it in about 6 months.
There you go. He's
there's
the
a reason.
6-month champ.
He ain't won it in about 6 months. So, and of course we're missing the one guy on the end to show off the face of the company.
He's really a show-off because he's showing off that he doesn't want to be here. Like, seriously. Is that why we call him the show-off now?
Yeah.
Okay, so when he's here, he's the face of the company. When he's not here, he's the show-off.
Mike, you got anything to add?
My belt buckle's too tight.
I'm sorry, what?
My belt buckle's too tight.
Oh, you better loosen that belt buckle.
Yeah, before James loosens that soundboard over.
What you got to say again, Mike?
AJ should be on it.
What, your belt buckle too tight? She be on it?
She
Wow,
should.
okay. Well, there you go. A little bit from...
Well, you know who he's going for the picks when we get there, but...
Like he never does. Ooh, by the way, he's got to send me those. I need those picks.
Oh, yeah, he does.
So, anyway, it's been all right. It's been an okay week. Raw, I thought, was pretty good.
Yeah, Raw was, I don't know. I fell asleep through it, I'm not going to lie. I watched it.
Really? There you go.
I watched
We have
it.
a radio show about wrestling, and we're talking about Raw, and you fall asleep during the show.
Can you blame me? Was it that good? Was it good enough to stay awake? Tell
Yes,
me.
It was, dude. Yeah, it's always good enough. You remind me of a certain person that always.
If I
is
remember
negative on the show.
correctly, somebody told me last week that they didn't want anything to do with this week's Raw because of a certain special guest.
Listen, there's always some segment that is just awful, and we had it this week. Mr. Grumpy Cat or whatever, that waste of time. A waste of pay. Here's what I don't
Did
understand.
they even pay the cat? Because that's
They pay somebody to get the cat on there who owns the cat. But the whole problem with this is you're going through budget cuts, and you make the absolute worst ECW exposed TV program that
What do you mean?
didn't do anything, and you
I
make
liked
this.
it. I
was
like
all
the ECW
It could have been a lot better.
It could have been a lot better, but
The studio they shot it in was at Connecticut. Was in Connecticut.
well, yeah, that's where they
And
shot everything. now.
They did some bandages behind them that looked
Oh,
like
it was awful.
It was horrible.
Yeah. But they do that with everything. This is the same thing with Edge and Christian was in the same room.
I know, that's what
And
I'm saying.
if you watch the beginning, or what is it, the Raw pre-show, it's in there too.
I didn't realize they had a Raw pre-show.
No, that's their little studio. They have their own little studio in Connecticut.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Can you try to make it a little bit different?
It'd be awesome if they would, but I mean, what they should have done if they were going to do that, they should have went to Philadelphia and shot that thing in ECW Exposed. They should have. They should have seen if they could get the old bingo hall, if it's still there, if it's not a Walmart by now.
No, but TNA just had a showing there.
Yeah, if that would have been cool if they could have done it there, because that is their homegrown place.
But they can't because they're paying money to Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
Freaking Grumpy Cat.
I know. Dude, it's a waste. I know. I'm on you with it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense why you had to have Grumpy Cat on Raw. What is he promoting? He didn't promote nothing. They didn't have anybody. I mean, what was the point of Grumpy Cat? What were you trying to do? Get Grumpy Cat followers to watch Raw?
Yeah, you're trying to get the YouTube people to watch Raw.
Yeah, you could have done a lot better doing, ECW would have been a lot better if you would have done an ECW, just an ECW show. If you brought ECW back or something, just bring back some of those stars. Something better than Grumpy Cat. I don't know, but, Raw was okay this week. Besides the Grumpy Cat stuff, Triple H, he opened up the show about, this is going to be the biggest.
Is this where you actually watched the show?
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest Survivor Series. And if I'm not mistaken, it is the 28th Survivor Series.
And it is the second biggest pay-per-view, second longest running.
Second longest running of all time in WWE.
In 88, they started the Rumble. They start the Big Four in 88.
87.
88.
Okay,
88.
well, on the
I'll
network
show
it
you.
says 87.
I thought it was 88.
It says 87.
Well, no, I'm talking about SummerSlam, Rumble.
Oh, those, yeah.
All four, the major fours.
The
what I'm talking
major
about.
four,
Okay.
yeah.
I know they started Survivor Series 87.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. In 88, they started the Big Four.
The Big Four,
SummerSlam,
yeah.
WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah.
They did those four starting that year.
And none of
And
those.
they haven't stopped
yeah,
since.
those will never stop.
Right. You
You'll
should
never
never
see.
stop.
No. If that happens, the company's going under.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah.
If we don't see a Royal Rumble ever again, yeah, we're in trouble. But, yeah, so that's when you started the Big Four. But that's what Triple H was talking about. He was talking about the, this is going to be a big one. And he goes, Team Authority cannot lose. He goes, everything's on the line.
Well, you're skipping ahead just a tad.
And no, he talks about it in the beginning. He talks a little bit about it in the beginning.
Well, no, before that, Team Authority comes out.
Yeah.
For Raw. The Authority comes out. Triple H calls the people sheep, which was funny.
He calls them sheep.
Yeah. Sheep mask. And then Ryback comes out.
Feed me more.
Feed me more.
Yeah.
Not a lot to say about the opening. I can't wait for Survivor Series to be over because I do like seeing Triple H and Stephanie and the Authority, but it's a lot of them a lot of times.
But, okay, here's the reason why. This is something they should have done a year ago, and they didn't. Because when the Authority was big a year ago, they were still flippy-floppy. They weren't completely heels.
Right.
Now they are a complete heel. Yeah, all right? When Stephanie or Triple H, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be for something good. When they come out, they get booed. And that is what we want. They are the heels of the company. I'm not going to say the top heels, but they are the heels of the company.
You might as well say they are.
Yeah, well,
Who's the top heel?
I want to say Seth Rollins, but I'm not. He's not giving me any reason yet.
No, he's getting there.
He's getting there.
He's done a lot better this past month.
Well, and Bray Wyatt's a top heel right now.
But I mean, who is the top heel? It's Stephanie and. I mean, think about it. Who's the top heel? Just like when Vince was doing it. Who was the top heel?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Shawn Michael, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, yeah, they're the top heels. But, I mean, hopefully Seth Rollins will get up there. But, yeah, they are the top heels. And, you know, they were talking about the Survivor Series. Ryback comes out and all that. And I know what you're saying. You're getting tired of seeing these guys, but you got to. You have to see them. This is Survivor Series.
Who else do you have?
Yeah, and we're leading up to WrestleMania.
Who else do you have? It's not like you got, you know, the heavyweight champion right now.
No. See, unfortunately, and that's the thing. I mean, if he would just make an appearance, wouldn't be so mad. I mean...
Well, just be mad at the right people.
Nope.
The right people is the WWE because they signed him to that contract.
And by the way, listeners, if you want to give me a reason not to hate Brock Lesnar, tell me why I shouldn't be hating Brock Lesnar, tweet us at WWA Show or comment us on our website or Facebook, anywhere you can find us at WrestlingWithAttitude.com or WrestlingWithAttitude at Facebook. And let me know, why should I not hate Brock Lesnar? Why should I like Brock Lesnar? Because I don't like the guy. Tell me why I should.
And by the way, listeners, he will make a post on Facebook, because he don't usually do it, and ask you that same question.
I will. Now I will. But still, yeah.
So please respond to him, because he loves your response.
Oh, yeah, I love responses. You know me.
All right. But anyway, let's get back to the rest of Raw.
Yeah.
You know, Raw was, like I said, it was good. It was a good go-home edition. Triple H puts Harper versus Ziggler for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, my.
What?
I mean, it was a good match. I got to give Harper...
Well, before you go to the end and tell the credits, can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Can I tell our listeners
Yeah,
what
sure,
happened?
why not?
And then you comment on it?
I mean, if they don't watch Raw, they got a problem.
Well, no, I mean, but before we tell our thoughts, let's tell them what happened.
Okay.
Rollins hit Ziggler in the head with the briefcase before the match, so gives him an advantage. Harper then hits the clothesline for the win, and Harper is the new Intercontinental Champion. Rollins then curb stomps Ziggler after the match, not once but twice.
Here's the thing.
Share your thoughts.
Harper could have won the match without Seth Rollins' help, correct? I mean, I think he could have.
But we go back to that heel, that number one heel.
Yeah.
And he did that this week. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it when because he's not involved in the storyline. All right, if it was him versus Ambrose, I don't like it when somebody else helps him out.
Okay.
He should be helping people out, though.
Yeah.
Because he's the captain of the team.
He is the captain.
And he's supposed to be number one heel. So guess what he's going to do? Do whatever he's got to do to make sure his team wins.
All right, I'll agree with that.
What'd you do?
One thing, though, I have to give Harper. As a big guy, he
was
moves,
a good match, too.
He moves awesome. Like, he does those big guy moves, but he does those, like, oh my gosh moments, too. Like, he does a lot of suicide dives. He didn't do any this week. But he does like suicide dives, kind of like The Undertaker did and all that. I give it up for Harper. He's a good in-ring competitor. How long are we going to see this Intercontinental? Probably after Survivor Series, you're not going to see him as the champ anymore.
You will. Why won't you?
I mean, what are you going to do with Ziggler? I don't want to see Ziggler get buried or fizzle out, man.
Well, he won't. I mean, maybe they'll have a rematch for the title. I think Harper will win, though. I think Harper keeps the title for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you can't take it away from him because you kill his character.
I just don't want to see him in the same rope where Cesaro is, and we'll talk about